Hey guys, Adrian Kid Guru here, and yet I have another top five for you guys. Sorry, and I'm just shooting this on ScreenFlow right now because earlier I was having issues, and I just want to get this video out here. And this is more old school, and I hope to bring more of these videos to you where it's really just kind of off the cuff and just me shooting them and talking to my iSight camera here. Um, but I was thinking in these vlogs on this channel a lot. I'm bringing a lot of vlogs to you guys. I'm really trying to get those up to speed, and I apologize. But you see a behind the scenes look at not just my business life, but my life in general. You get more of a window into my life with those vlogs and the good and the bad that goes into managing your own business. I've started in the sixth grade making YouTube videos that led me to my job and career I'm at now. So I've been working the last 6 or 7 years. I've been earning an actual income since a little bit after the sixth grade, going into middle school, and nowadays managing two businesses. That's my full-time job. From that perspective, I want to give you guys not just the ups and the advantages of entrepreneurship, but the realities, the downs, the cons that there is to taking this path. There's a reason why it's the less traveled path in life, and it's a riskier path, if anything. And I want to give you an insight into that, and not to dissuade you, but to give you the realities and an honest opinion and viewpoint of somebody who's been through it and done it. And I was lucky enough that when I started in the sixth grade, I had no real risks involved. I was living with my parents. I didn't have to pay bills or rent or anything of that nature. That you would probably have to do when you're going to college or after college or whatever it may be. So with that, let's jump into the top five ups and downs that there are to entrepreneurship. Number one, and this is all about money, the financial. What I like to call it is feast or famine when it comes to entrepreneurship. And this depends on the business you run, whether it's a small business or a Fortune 500 company. It's all varying, but there is no steady paycheck in essence when it comes to entrepreneurship in your business. What I mean by that is, the minimum wage right now is like $8 an hour in US, so you get paid about $8 an hour, and that's your fixed rate. Maybe you have wait tables or something so you can get tips. Maybe there's a little bit extra money there. Maybe you have to get promoted to go up the ranks and get $15 an hour, $20 an hour. But that's your set hourly income. That's how much you make. So if you work 3 hours, you make $24 if you're at minimum wage. For myself and my client businesses, I have projects queued up. So if I do 3 projects or 4 projects in an hour, depending on the work I get done, that's what I get in return. I can get $500 an hour. I can get $600 an hour. If I'm lucky and I do a lot of work, pull in a lot of projects, I can get $1,000 an hour. It all depends on the nature of your business. Some people do projects like myself. Some people have subscription-based businesses, so they get paid on a monthly basis. Other people have all different revenue models. So it's all depending, but you can make, in essence, as much work as you put in is how much you're going to make. On the flip side, though, you're going to have famine months. You're going to have months where you probably don't make as much. I have months when there's not a lot of clients, there's not a lot of projects. So I might make $20 an hour. I might make the next hour $10 an hour. It's never really steady. But again, this varies. When you're in the bigger side of businesses, you establish, maybe there's other people in the businesses, then you establish your own paycheck, your own salary, then that's where different things come into play. Number two, perception. A lot of people are ambitious when they come into the business and wanting to just really shake up the market, and they idolize other people and entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs, for example, was my idol. There's a lot of ambition coming through the gates, but you do need to realize the statistics out there. A third of the businesses fail within 2 years. 60% fail within four years. So there's a lot of research jumping around that like more than 70+% fail. So the very minimal amount that actually do make it through and have successful businesses, especially in the startup age, you're moving out and you're getting office space or whatever it may be. You got to understand a lot of the businesses out there are going to fail, and to be that small percent, you got to be willing to adapt to the market, to society, to whatever's ongoing. You need to be able to change. You need to know that you are going to fail sometimes, and when to get back up and keep on going, all of those things. Number three, complete control. That's a big up. A lot of people who don't like working for bosses, or like myself, have never really worked for a boss. It's nice to have that complete control of a lot of different things in business, but that's something that also trips up a lot of people. You may be a really great graphic designer, for example. You're really great with Photoshop, logos, and posters, and creative, and all of that. The thing is, you don't realize that when you start your own business, your own client services, graphic design, you are now the financial end of your business, and you are now the customer inquiries and support. So you're going to be handling email, you're going to be jumping back and forth with clients, you're going to be checking up, you're going to be doing invoices, you're going to be doing your own taxes. All of these things come into play, and you don't really think about that. You just think, I really want to do this for a living. But of course, in the future, you can hire people, you can outsource, you can get people to handle those things for you. You just, in the beginning, that complete control also comes with responsibilities. Number 4, competition. I think that's simple enough. It's a good thing. It's a bad thing. It keeps you going. It motivates you when you come in and you want to stir up the market. They tell you to niche it down and focus on your own specific market. That can help you a lot. But also, a lot of people tend to forget there's other people out there who are going to want a share of that pie, a piece of that market. And it's not necessarily always about beating the other guy. I like the saying that I want everybody in my space to succeed, but I just want to succeed just that much more than everybody else. But there is going to be people who are coming in and competing with you. So you need to analyze the market. You need to see who's doing what and what you can do to offer better services, product, whatever it may be. Last but not least, timetable. This again goes into the whole control thing. A lot of people, I remember even now running my own business, they talk to me and they think it's such a luxury that I get to manage my own hours. Yeah, that's a part of it. That's an aspect that comes with it in my case. It's not like that for all businesses. Some people have set hours, they come in and then go out. I work from home. I have a separate home office. The thing is, I can come in at 8 a.m. on most days. Today I came in at 12. Other days I can come in a little bit later. Sometimes you have days off depending on the workload you have and the business you run, but that can be a good and a bad thing. I know people who work less hours than they do at their normal job and they get by. I know people who work double the hours that they did at their normal job that they quit to start their own business, and then now they're getting paid just about the same. It all varies, and the timetable thing can really help you or go against you. I, like myself, I'm a workaholic. I admit that. There's times where I'm in this office and I'm working for 10 plus hours, 12 plus hours. I'm in here at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. because it's that easy for me to be here, rather than thinking like, oh, just lounge around and watch a movie, I can get more work done. And that's the way I view things. Not everybody's like that. A lot of people are good at setting restrictions at 5 p.m. No matter how much work I have, I'm going to wait for that to the next day. That's a good restriction to have if you want to be more, filtered in a sense, or more organized. But again, you need to set those timetables. You need to understand the business you want to run, the type of business you want to run. Because on the flip side, there is a lot of people who work less and make more. There's a lot of people who I know work 2 or 3 days out of the week. There's people like myself who literally work 6 to 7 days a full week. Saturdays and Sundays are no exception for me. I'm still working. And I mix it up. I go out. I have that work-life balance. It's all about you and what the type of business and person you want to be. So guys, again, this isn't to dissuade you or anything to travel and chase your dream and make your own business, but it is here to give you another look at it. It is great. It's awesome, it's a lot of these different words to build something and create something from nothing. It's almost undescribable, really. But the fact of the matter is there are risks, there are hard days, there is stress. No matter how much you love your job and the thing you do, you got to weigh it out. So you got to keep these things in perspective. And I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts below. What are some of you other entrepreneurs out there? What do you guys think? What do you guys feel are some realities that people don't really see coming into the gate, or things I need to watch out for? Love to hear your thoughts, opinion, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.